You're gonna hate it. I know you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it because now I'm not wearing a suit or a nice jacket, and I'm in this situation where I'm trying to conserve my water consumption. I'm trying to conserve my water consumption because I haven't been able to process in any way, shape, or form what it meant that I was on the streets for nearly a year without being able to take a shower. Between October and July of the following year, I took 3 showers because I was so traumatized by what it meant to have to wash the blood of Jesus off of me after a synagogue was shot up as part of a bunk bond deal that unfortunately was aided and abetted based on hedging for scholarships from the Congressional Black Caucus that they wanted to murder Jews in order to circulate what happened to those Jews being murdered on site at a synagogue into a bond issue for public school bonds in time for awards connected to the Congressional Black Caucus Scholarship Fund. That literally happened. And when I went to go take a shower, they used me to process something in consideration of that, in the event of that. Now, is it somehow, maybe I'm a spiritual woman, and when you shed blood like that on a holy site, that it incapacitates me for nearly 20 minutes while I'm screaming in agonizing pain so horrible I literally can't move? Even though they're telling me, go take a shower, go take a shower. It's the only chance you're going to get this week to take a shower. And I didn't do it. I couldn't. And I couldn't do it after that for months. Literally, for months. I couldn't take a shower. I had to wait until I met somebody that had either a hotel room or their own place because I could not go to these rackets. I couldn't go to your wells where I knew you wanted me to deposit the minerals of those dead Jews into one of your little shelter networks so they could claim credit for resurrecting them. How are you going to resurrect those people that were murdered today? Are you telling me that the Capitol Police were incapable of appropriately addressing what happened without using the kind of lethal force that resulted in exactly 4 deaths, including 1 woman? I don't believe you. I honestly don't believe you. I know better. There should have either been more deaths or there should have been none. Petitioner Charity Colleen Krause Pro Se requests a trial of impeachment of the members of the Texas State Senate for permitting numerous unconstitutional pieces of legislation to move forward in the state of Texas, as well as permitting the implementation of unconstitutional procedures regarding reporting on and in regards to third-party contracting in the state of Texas. These laws concerning third-party contractors commenced on January 1st, 2020. Article 15, Section 2 of the Texas Constitution, Trial of Impeachment of Certain Officers by Senate, puts jurisdiction for impeachment of the Texas Governor, the Attorney General of Texas, and judges of the Supreme Court of Texas under the Texas Senate. In more than 3 years, the Texas State Senate has refused to impeach the Texas Governor, the Attorney General of Texas, or the judges of the Supreme Court of Texas for their participation in aiding and abetting criminal activities in abrogation of their duty to uphold the Texas Constitution. Now, why would I be reading a request for a trial of impeachment regarding the Texas Senate after what happened today in Washington, D.C.? Because the original charges were that there was a pattern of racketeering activity that was occurring in Texas and that it had been allowed to be promulgated onto the federal level. Where did COVID-19 come from? Where did COVID-19 come from and how did it come to be? Why did I have four motions today that were illegally and inappropriately time-stamped for the same date indicator as would have been the 10-day delivery on that unconstitutional Senate bill about the reversionary interest that my petition to the Supreme Court of the United States was supposed to address? And you just so happen to have four dead people that match it. Am I supposed to be grateful that your pension scheme conspiracy that has chastised those Russians so well that you decided you were going to try to become? Am I supposed to be grateful that Israel provided some protective measure to the unacceptable illegal coinage scam that's going on right now? Am I supposed to be grateful, or is that supposed to be evidence of treason? You cut off the illegal coinage. That's what you told me. You cut off the illegal coinage, and you used Abbott's foray into Israel to make a diversion on his way to Switzerland, beginning pretty soon, this time last year. Nobody in the Texas Senate thought it was important to impeach him.